Hello and welcome back to Diamonds in the Darkness. So today we're going back to mental health and I'm going to talk about postnatal depression, because during the week I saw a lady who was developing postnatal depression after the birth of her second child, and she was feeling very low, very closed in, almost feeling resentful for having lost who she was and just being a mum and a milk machine, and then feeling guilty about feeling resentful. And it reminded me of when my daughter was born many years ago, and how I felt when I had postnatal depression. And for me it was a very sudden onset. One day I was feeling love and joy and everything that you'd expect a new mum to feel, and then suddenly the lights went off, as if someone flicked a switch, and I felt nothing. I felt numb. I felt that I could walk away from her and it wouldn't affect me. And people said to me, "Oh, of course, you'd never be able to do that." And in my head I knew that, but I just didn't feel anything. And I had to love her as an act of the will, to the point of making her a christening dress that was so fiddly, so tiny, so detailed. I've never made anything quite like it. But I put everything into that dress as an act of a will to prove to myself that I loved her, even though I didn't feel anything. And it took a long, long time for those feelings to emerge again. So, what image could we use for this? I think it's an image that we can use both for this situation and for other situations where you're the carer, where you have to give up of yourself to look after a child or a parent or a friend or anybody. And that's the image of the oxygen masks in an aeroplane. So you know when they say, should the oxygen masks fall from the panel above you, fit your own mask first before you fit those of children. And it's that idea that self-care is not selfish. You have to look after yourself first so that you can look after others. If you fitted the children's masks first and then collapsed because you hadn't got any oxygen, who's going to look after the children? Okay, they need you, and they need you to be well. So they need you to have fitted their mask first, and then you can help them. And you remain around to be able to continue to help them. So it's really important that we look after ourselves and we feed ourselves. And whether you've got postnatal depression or not, still just being a parent is tiring, and it can make it feel like you don't want to engage, that you've lost sight of who you are. You become just a mum, just a wife, just a partner, just, and you've lost track of who you are. Looking after yourself, looking after who you are, taking time out for something that feeds you is not being selfish. It's putting your mask on so that you can help other people in the rest of the time. So go have that coffee with a friend, go to the cinema, go have a manicure, go have a massage, go for a walk, have a hot bath, have a glass of wine. Whatever it is, let someone take the strain, let someone else take the strain. And even if you're a lone parent and you haven't got family around to help take some of that strain, join a mums and tots group, join other people in a similar situation, so that you can take the strain for them at times and they can take the strain for you at times. There are always people out there who will help if you look for them and if you're prepared to accept help, because accepting that help is helping your child and is looking after your loved one. By looking after you, you're looking after them. So self-care is not selfish, it's a good thing to do, it's a necessary thing to do, and fit your own mask first. All right, take care. See you soon.